Chest taps are also called plank shoulder taps. This exercise is going to be working your core, and your chest and shoulder muscles are going to be feeling a little bit of a burn as well. For this exercise, you are going to start off in a high plank position. So all that means is you're getting your shoulders over your wrists, your abs are engaged, you're not letting your hips sink down, you're also not being in this pyramid shape. You're going to be nice and straight from your shoulders to your toes as a diagonal line. Pulling up through your belly button helps to engage your lower core so your back does not sag down. If you're doing this, that's going to hurt your back, so you're squeezing your belly button towards your spine. That's going to help lift your hips up. Feet should be in line with your hips. And then as you lift your hand, you're creating this beautiful tripod in your body to stay balanced and avoid rocking. So you don't want to be shifting side to side like this. At the beginning, it might look like that, but your overall goal is to be as still as possible as you lift your hand up and touch your chest or your shoulder. That is the harder version, by being on your toes and your palms. A regression is to go onto your knees. So same thing for the setup, except once you're here, you're going to drop your knees down, and you want to make sure that your torso from your knees to your shoulders is in a diagonal line, because if you're doing this, it's not going to have the same effect on your core. If you're doing this, it's not going to have the same effect on your core. You want to have your abs engaged, pulling up through that belly button just like before, and there should be a nice diagonal line from the shoulders to the knees. Doesn't matter if your feet are flat down or your toes are tucked, whatever helps you engage those abs, and it's the exact same thing. So once you get your hands underneath your shoulders, tap, tap, and so on and so forth, following the tempo that is in your program, making sure that you're breathing consistently. It's not too important to breathe in when you lift your hand and breathe out when you put it down, because you're going to be going at different paces. So just make sure you're inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Your eyes are down at the ground, because your head should be in line with your spine, facing the floor. You don't want your head to be up, and you don't want to tuck the chin too much, just a nice neutral relaxed spine. And that is how you do chest taps.